Slowly, people are starting to wake up. We see that there's a big gap between what the science says is required and what is actually happening now. So we're an organization focused on solving the climate crisis. In Japan, our way to fight the climate crisis is creating a sustainable flow of money. Through that, we're actually working on divestment from fossil fuels and greater support and investment in sustainable forms of energy. Divestment is actually pulling your money out of businesses, companies, banks, supporting that industry. We're talking about coal, oil and gas. We are advocating for individuals, for organizations, for schools, for governments to pull their money out of those businesses and redirect those funds to sustainable businesses. 350 stands for the safe limit of CO2 in the atmosphere. The emissions in the atmosphere have actually passed 400. It's only very recently, since the Industrial Revolution, that the level of emissions in the atmosphere has risen to what it is now. That is what's causing the rise in temperature. Japan is the 5th largest emitter of greenhouse gas emissions. At the moment, the government has a goal of reducing emissions by 24 to 26% by 2030. That is insufficient to meet the global goals as set out in the Paris Agreement, which requires more than 2 times that effort. Everyone is involved. Everyone uses a bank, right? We're part of the problem, but that means that we can be part of the solution. As bank account holders, we have a role.